What up, dude? Welcome to Lunchtime Detroit Lions Talk, brought to you by Detroit Lions on the Prowl and Lions Nation Unite. It's your man, Curt Steele. Today is Wednesday, Thanksgiving Eve, baby, November 23rd, 2022. On deck for today's show, we get you ready for Bills, Lions on Thanksgiving and Ford Field with our game preview. I compare how the teams stack up on paper and give you the betting information for the game. LL tells you what the Lions need to do to win on offense. Coach Mike does the same for the defense. And I update you on who's riding that choo-choo pain train for the second injury report of the week. But before we get into all that, man, it's time to bring in the rest of the crew. Man, he already got the missed meal cramps because he's ready for tomorrow for Thanksgiving. You know how they say in the hood, Thanksgiving. My man, LL Cool Jones, what's going on, my guy?
I've never heard anyone say it like that. Happy Wednesday, everyone.
All right, man. Y'all know who it is, man. See, y'all don't just know that he ain't just a boxer. He ain't just a coach. He's a chef. You know what I'm saying? It's the Wolf and Lion. Go cook up some great meals for tomorrow. What's going on, Coach Jones?
Bills. Destiny's Child, Bills. It's the Wolverine, Coach Mike Jones. What's going on, Lion fan?
Let's get this thing started.
Right now.
Let's go.
It's Detroit Lions Talk, baby.
Happy Wednesday. We almost to Thanksgiving, y'all. Curt, go ahead and kick off this game preview.
Man, y'all know how we get down on game preview day. If you don't, what man say? Wrote a song about it. Want to hear? Here go. So we got to get into this game matchup, man. Side by side comparison to other teams. So let's get into it in the betting information. All right. So stats for the game, points per game. Lions scoring 25, Bills scoring 28. Points allowed, 17 for the Bills, 28 for the Lions. So we giving up what they score. Total yards, 427 for the Bills, 377 for the Lions. That's a little bit down from where we were before. Passing yards, 293 for the Bills. You know, Josh Allen, all them cats. 244 for the Lions. We ain't no chumps. Pretty even. Rushing, 134 for the Bills, 132 for the Lions. So, hey, there we go. Yards allowed, 346 for the Bills defense, which is pretty stout, and 427 for the Lions. But a lot of that got to do what we was doing before. That's that old stuff that's catching up with us. For passing yards allowed, 239 for the Bills, 273 for the Lions. Rushing yards allowed, 106 for the Bills, and 153 for the Detroit Lions. Let's check out the betting information. The Lions open as big underdogs at home, 9.5 point underdogs at home, with the over-under being 54. I think we're going to get that. I think it's going to be the Bills are in a shootout in Ford Field on Sunday, so I think it's going to be their defense lately because they're still a little injured. They're a little banged up just like we are. Here's the betting information, plus 335 for the Bills. That means you have to bet $335 just to get $100, and you can cash in. Jane. If the Lions beat the Bills and you bet on the Lions, you bet $100. You don't get 40 of them things, man. Woo! Man, that's that, man. We big underdogs with that stuff, man. But looking at this matchup, man, the Bills are vulnerable. This is going to be the biggest test of the Lions season, hands down. However, I don't think this is a must-win game for the Lions. I think this is a must-compete game for the Lions. This is going to be that measuring stick game to see how we stack up. Both teams are kind of injured. The Lions are kind of turning the corner with some injuries. People are coming back. Got some key pieces that kind of went out, and we'll go over that in the pain train. But if you look at this on matchup, the Lions are about the same as where the Browns are right now. You look at the records and how we play football, and we can give them a run for their money in Ford Field, just like the Browns did on Sunday. So, Coach Mike, what you got, man? I know you got something to say. You're a little fired up about this one.
Yeah. You're not gonna play it down like that, Curt. This game is for real. Like, we on a 3-game winning streak. They're the preseason favorite to go to the Super Bowl and to win it all. Hey, this is a measuring stick game. You come out of this week knowing right now, if you walking with that swag, You know what I'm saying? Or if you're like, okay, we almost there. Like this is the game. This
Okay.
right here is the test. You like you want to test to see where you at?
Mm-hmm.
You gotta, hey, it's right here. We gonna see. We gonna see.
What you
Mike,
got,
if
LL?
they come out walking like that, they gonna be in concussion protocol. But yeah, no, I agree. I wouldn't like. It's not a. I agree. It's not a must win. I want them to win, and I think this is a game that we can win if they come out there and play like they want to win. But if they lose, I'm not gonna be that upset. Well, depending on how they lose, but I'm not even gonna speak that to this because this is a game that we actually can win.
Yeah, yeah. I'm not saying that it's a must win, but it's a measuring stick test. Right now, you halfway through the season. Where are y'all at?
Definitely. So, I feel what y'all saying. I'm just saying it's
must
not a must.
Must compete is a perfect word.
It's a must compete. Yeah. And I think it's right. Because if you lose, and I don't think that's the end of the season. Like even with 7 wins, you still can get the 10-7. If you look at the back end of that schedule, we got some very winnable games back on the back end of the season. So
that's probably the end of whatever little playoff hopes is out there if we lose. But
I don't think so. The NFC is wide open. The NFC is wide open. So I think we could still I think one team may get in right at 9-8, and that could be the Lions. I don't know. You know, it depends on how we match up in the division, or in the conference. So, with all that being said, man, thank you for joining us right here on Detroit Lions on the Prowl, your home for Detroit Lions news and rumors, man. Hey, do us a favor, like the video, share the video, comment on the video. If you haven't done so already, I don't know what you're waiting on. Go ahead and subscribe to the channel so you know when you get fresh content from us right here on Detroit Lions on the Prowl, your home for Detroit Lions news and rumors. All right, all that. Time for the family discussion topic, because you know how we like to hear from y'all. So hit us up in the comment section of the video. How can the Lions beat the Bills? Let us know, and we're going to read those things, even though if the Lions win, lose, or draw, we're going to read them on the next show. We picked 6 of those things, man. And don't forget, special tribute to Jim Bordeaux on Friday. So a free-for-all Friday. There's not going to be any shows tomorrow on Thanksgiving, of course, but there's going to be a special Jim Bordeaux tribute on Friday. So make sure you tune in to check that out. All right, my man, it's time to kick it on over to my man, LL Cool Joint, to talk about how the Lions can attack the Bills defense.
Well, it's not going to be much different than what I've been saying every week. We got to run the ball. They can be had in the run game. That rush yards allowed is a little suspect, like what we saw, even though it was like 130 something or something, whatever it was, because they've given up some pretty big rushing numbers. Like they can be had in the run game.
They allow 106 per game.
Shoot, well, I don't know where I got 120 something from, but that's definitely a farce. They've given up some pretty big rushing numbers. They gave like 170 something to the Jets. They gave up a whole bunch to the Ravens, things like that. And I believe that we are as good or a better running team than both of those I just mentioned. So, you know, they can be had there, you know, real nice running, hard play action. Their corners can be had too. Both of their safeties is out. So, you know, you got to take advantage. Well, one of the safeties is out for the rest of the season. I believe the other one is back. And you mentioned him on the pain train. Yes, I think that's Poyer. But, yeah, they could be had in the pass game as well. You just got to do it. And whatever we're going to do, we got to come out with the intent to get it done. Hard play action to the right places, you know, make the right decisions. No turnovers, of course. So, you know, tap your mans on the shoulder, tell them, hey, Thanksgiving, but we ain't giving it up to them, you know. So, yeah the Bills can be beat.
All right, so for me, for the offensive side of the ball, man, I gotta disagree with you a little bit, right? Run the ball, but here's my thing, the caveat: use short passes like extended handoffs, screen plays, because they can be had across the middle of the field. If you look back at the last game that they had, they gave up a bunch of passing yards to Jacoby Brissett. They gave up 316 yards passing to the Browns, only 80 yards on the ground. I'm just saying. I mean, you don't have to throw the ball down the field. I'm not saying that, but dink and dunk, use those crossing routes like we do. And like I said, those like little pop passes and the out screens, you can use those short passes as extended handoffs and keep the clock running. That's what I want you to do. Keep the clock running. Long sustained drives. slow down, Allen. Keep us behind him and what's his Montgomery and Montgomery, Singletary and Stephon Diggs. Keep them on the sidelines. Take care of the ball and keep Jared Goff upright. It's going to be a challenge because we got to update on the pain train, man, and we took some hits on the O line. What you got, Coach Young?
We got to be 50-50. And what I mean by that is we got to be equal to passing and running. We have to pass when we want to and not be in situations where we pass because we have to. That's going to be the real key of this game is to pass when we want and not because we have to. And another thing, man, is golf. Hold on to it, man. Don't throw it to the other team. Don't let this be one of your games where you're like, what the hell is going on with this dude? Like, don't do that. Please don't do that. Just
Please.
do what you did last game. Do what you did last game and just play steady. You know, like don't go out there and try to just play steady and be a game manager, but be a great game manager. And we can win this game, man. Just don't give him the ball, please.
Please, like James Brown, please. All right, let us know in the comments what you think on what the Lions need to do to win on offense, man. You know how we do the comment cards. We pick 6 of those things from the comment section, other videos to read on the next show. So go ahead and drop us a line, man, or just tell us what you think about the show. We always appreciate that, man. So go ahead and drop us a comment. Hey, if you're going to get yourself some Lions gear or get your favorite fans, some gear from their favorite teams, go on over to fanatics.com. Links in the description below. It helps us with the content on this channel. So go ahead and drop that portion of the proceeds. Help us right here on the show. So help a brother out and go ahead and get some gear from fanatics.com. Go on over to Lions Nation Unite. That is your ultimate virtual hangout for Detroit Lions fans. You get fans from all over the globe. Our guys from Royal Lions UK, they're on there. And all your favorite Detroit Lions content creator, Everything King, my man Dosa Dion, Let's Talk Lions. All of those guys are right over there in that app. And Detroit Lions podcast, you can watch their content right there in the LNU app. You can download the mobile app in the Google, Android, or Apple app stores, or you can just type in lionsnationunite.com on your web browser. And while you're over there, get yourself some authentic LNU gear at the LNUshop.com, man. Don't get the fake. Get the real, baby. Like I told you before, they don't even sell that shirt. So why even get it? I'm just saying, man. You looking fraudulent with that fake shirt on, man, over there on Facebook. So go ahead and get yourself to real over there at LNUshop.com, man. And check us out on DetroitLionsOnTheProwl.com, man. Get yourself some Prowl Nation gear at LionsOnTheProwlShop.com, man. My guy, my man, gonna hook you up. Coach Jones, the cooking Coach Jones. Because he cooking up some good gear for you over there on wolverlion.com, man.
Coach Jones.
The game is coming up on Saturday. It's the game. There's only one the game in college football, and it's Michigan, Ohio State, and it's this weekend. So if you're a Wolverine on Saturday and a Lion on Sunday, hit that link for wolverlion.com and grab yourself some gear. Support the fight against cancer with the Roar Up gear by my man, Big Lion, man. It's in the description below. The portion of the proceeds from the sales from those shirts go to help the American Cancer Society of Michigan. So grab yourself some Roar Up gear and help the fight against cancer. Now we done paid some bills, man. Let's get into the rest of this content for the show. Coach Jones, how can we slow the bills down?
Offense, man, you know what? I don't like a whole lot of zone. I don't, but we have to mix in zone blitzes. I don't want Stephon Diggs to be out there on the island with Amani Warrior. I don't want to be out there with Will Harris. I don't want to be out there with nobody. Only person I would like him to be out there with is not going to be playing. So I hate zone. We just got to mix up zone blitzes, man.
Okay.
Oh Lord, and we have to have Malcolm Rodriguez who's logged full practice. We have to have him be the QB spot because if you look at last game, Daniel Jones was the biggest rusher on the team. Yeah. And we can't have that this week. We can't let Josh Allen do that because Josh Allen take it to the house.
Oh, yeah.
He will take it to the house. So we have to have Malcolm Rodriguez spy Josh Allen. Like, I know Calvin Shepard. I know Shep. I know you don't like it, but damn it,
Gotta do
we
what you
got to
gotta
have
do.
Rodrigo. We got to have Rodrigo be that spy, man. It just is what it is, man. But just more of the same, basically from everybody else, man. More consistent play from the D line, like they've been doing. Hopefully in the paint train, you get some updates and some guys that be back there on the D line who's absent. But yeah, man, just mix his own blitzes, man. QB spy, man, and just be stout.
All right, man. For me, for this defense, man, you're gonna have to play solid run defense on Singletary and Allen, just kind of like you did last week. However, Allen's a bigger threat to run than Jones. He's kind of like the Justin Fields type of quarterback because he is the leading rusher for the Bills. He's their leading rusher, just like Justin Fields is for the Bears, same as Josh Allen, but he can throw, unlike Justin Fields. If you have to if you get to Allen, you have to get him on the ground because how big he is. Like, he's a updated version of Ben Roethlisberger. So you know how it's so hard to get Big Ben to the ground. You have to get him to the ground because if you don't, that dude, man, like you said, he will house you. Double digs, tight man coverage underneath with safety over the top. Rest of the guys, you're going to play tight man coverage on that. Mix in some zone blitzes. I agree with you. And here's one thing. One guy you cannot forget about when you playing defense against the Bills is Knox. That tight end is good.
Yeah.
If you forget about him, you're going to be in a water hurt. So that's my keys, man. You got to keep Knox in contain, play him, and play smart defense. What I want you to do is rinse, repeat. What you've been doing the last 3 games, rinse and repeat, especially the last game will be how we played against the Giants. This rinse and repeat. You have a different challenge with Singletary is a good back. So don't get sleep on him, but play good, solid run defense, man. Mix in some zone blitzes, get the quarterback to the ground. And Aleem McNeil, do your thing, brother. What you got, LL?
You can sleep on Singletary. He ain't no threat. You just said it, and Mike said that word right before he ended. Stout and Aleem McNeil. This is your time to shine, baby. Line up right in that gap and cause havoc. As good as the offense has been this year, they're kind of in a lull right now. Josh Allen is in his part of the season where he like to get a ball away, and he will get a ball away. He's I don't want to say he's loose with the ball, but he'll give it away anyway. But he's at a point where he's like, throwing very bad time turnovers, stuff like that, causing them to lose games. So, I can't wait till we get to the point where we could just come out with our game plan and have other people adjust to us. Like you said, Coach Mike and Curt, I wanted to play, tight man coverage, but we don't have to mix in some zone because because it is what it is. But
it is what it is.
Keep pressure there, man. Josh Allen will get a ball up. He will fumble. He likes to run. He gets knocked out of games sometimes. Not to say that, try to hurt him on it like that, but just to say that in the run game, that he may not running may not be what they want him to do. Like that, he can do it, but he don't want to run a whole lot because, he start getting popped. He will drop that ball. He will throw the ball to the other team. So they can be had. This is a game that we can win. We just got to come out and win it. I said that before. We have to limit our mistakes. We got to cause them to make some mistakes. I could see somebody like Kirby Joseph getting one of them, another one of them, one of them ball hawking interceptions out there just because, Allen don't put it up there.
How good is Kirby Joseph?
He's just been improving. He's been improving. And I want the message that we've been hearing from Dan Campbell to stick out on defense. Just keep stacking them. We've been stacking these good defensive performances. So just keep stacking them, keep stacking them. I think these guys could be had. We got some big guys on the other side too. I want to see Aiden Hutchinson and him meet up once or twice. I told you, I'm okay with the no call, but he body slammed Dak Prescott. Dak Prescott ain't no little dude either. So I feel like Aiden Hutchinson can rock bottom Josh Allen ass too. So. hard, very, very pounding defensive game. Win, lose, or draw. However it's got to go in with that mindset, beat them up.
Yeah, thank you for joining us right here, Detroit Live on the Prowl on this Thanksgiving Eve. It ain't a what up though. It's Thanksgiving Eve, man. So get in the kitchen today, man. Knock your food because so you can just chill tomorrow. If you cook your food today, you can chill tomorrow and watch the Lions game in peace, man. Now it's time to one more time for the game give you who's riding that choo-choo pain train as we go over the second injury report for the week for both teams. First up, we got Evan Brown still was out with an ankle injury. Now, both teams only conducted walkthroughs. There is no physical practices usually on this so short of a week. So there was not a actual full practice. They were just walkthroughs for both teams. So Browns would have been out yesterday. They do some kind of drills, but no like teamwork. Charles Harris still down with the groin injury. Here's an update. Jonah Jackson went from out with an illness to out with a concussion. So I don't think we might not have Evan Brown, and we might not have Jonah Jackson for the game. And we know we're not going to have Jeff Okudah, who was in concussion protocol at the game. So those two kind of key pieces are out. No practice again for Josh Pascal with the knee. He was out. Craig Ragnow was back. You know what I'm saying? He got on the good foot. He was limited yesterday in practice. So he got on the good foot yesterday and was back in there. Josh Reynolds was also back in a limited practice along with DJ Chark. They're getting ready. Hopefully we can get those guys on the field for this game, man, because their secondary can be had, like LL said. Malcolm Rodrigo and DeAndre Swift were both full participants. Rodrigo with the elbow and the ankle and shoulder, which is going to be an issue for the rest of his life for DeAndre Swift. All right, let's go over to the Bills. All right, so for them, you have their Tremaine Edmonds, their middle linebacker. He was out with a groin and heel injury. Mitch Morse, their center, was out with an elbow and ankle injury. Greg Russo, their good defensive end, that dude's pretty good. He was out with an ankle injury. Another one, AJ Espinoza was out with a ankle injury yesterday as well. Josh Allen was still a limited participant with a right elbow injury. Dan Quisenberry, the offensive tackle, was full go with an ankle as Kair Aleem, their defensive cornerback, he was a full participant. Jordan Poyer was back at practice, full participant with an elbow injury. Damar Hamlin, their another safety, was back with a neck injury. And Cam Lewis, one of their defensive backs, a cornerback, was back a full go with a forearm injury yesterday. Now, again, I tell you, these are just walkthroughs. So they're basing this on the treatment they're getting, and what they can do doing individual drills, because it's not a full go practice, which just wouldn't make any sense to practice full with a very, very short week. So that is your choo-choo pain train, baby. Man, now it is time for my favorite part of the show. What's that? Follow us on your favorite social media platforms, man. And I know he's not having it tomorrow because it's Thanksgiving, man, but he gonna fill you up on, man, Flashback Friday, Get It Full Friday, all the Fridays, man, over there on LL's Instagram page. So make sure you follow us on your favorite social media platforms, TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, and go ahead and get your full, because he gonna have some extra plates over there on his Instagram on Friday, man. He'll get your full up, you know what I'm saying, on Friday. All right, so now it's time for me. It's time for us to see what you had to say about yesterday's show. It's time for the comment cards, baby. All right, first up, new to the comment cards, we got Guy Merritt. Says, can they beat the Bills? I don't know. Man, we don't know either. But they're making football in Detroit enjoyable again. They're looking great. Gotta love the effort this year. And happy Thanksgiving to everyone. Of course. Happy Thanksgiving to everyone from here, from us right here at Detroit Lions for Prowl.
Happy Thanksgiving to you, Guy Merritt. It's Southwest Lion, right? I'm not trying to say
Southwest
like Lion because I can't say it that well, but the Lions are improving. But I hope a bunch of people don't give up on them if they lose to Buffalo. Beating Buffalo without Jeff Okudah is going to be tough. It was going to be tough with Okudah. But all the credit to them for winning these last 3 games. Yes, Southwest Lion. I'm not. We should beat Buffalo, but as long as they ain't a bad blowout, then I just like throw this team in the river.
Sean Bird says, "Love the show, fellas. Can you please tell Detroit Lion fans that we're not biting kneecaps. We're putting them on IR. Definitely. Since Philly, we've been knocking MFs out. How many? Yeah, I mean, that is true. How many has been added to that list after playing us? I'm not sure, but hey,
Green Bay got a
we
whole bunch of
hey,
them.
hey, I preach violence on defense. I'm telling you right now, man, we got to bring the pain, man.
Hey, oh, you know it is. Friend of the show, Jock Keys Phipps, baby. What up, though, family? What up, though? Just want to say I appreciate y'all and y'all content. Thank y'all so much, Go Lions. Man, we appreciate you, brother. Thanks for the love.
Thanks for the comment. Kalen Keith, if I'm saying that right,
Yep.
says, I disagree with one of LL's statements. I think the more wins we get, the sexier Ben Johnson as the head coach gets. I don't want him to, I want him to stay, but other teams are watching. Yeah, when I was saying that just in the 3-game win streak, it might have saved his job because at least on my part, everybody should win at some point. Like, I was tired of everybody, and Ben Johnson ass included. So that's what I meant. But no, you are absolutely correct. The more success that we have in general, they're gonna be trying to pluck us. But hopefully he'll just like F them and stick around. Thanks for the comment. Happy Thanksgiving.
Kirkland Pratt says, "What up, though, fellas? My spirit's been lifted through us winning, but we need to show up and show out and shock the world with a win over the Bills. Happy holiday, guys, and keep up the great work. Thank you." And yes, man, I'm telling you, man, this is a defining moment in Detroit Lions history.
All right, definitely. Hey, man, like the video, share the video, comment.
I so hope they stand up then.
It is Wednesday. We will get back with you. Check the community tabs. I'm not sure. I haven't talked to Val yet about it's Wednesday. We know we usually have a Go members, but it's Thanksgiving. So just check the community tab. Just make sure. I'm not sure yet. I haven't talked to her. So make sure you check the community tab to see if they're going to have a Go members meeting today. But it is time for everyone else's favorite segment. It's called Dessert with your man Curt, brought to you by Delightful Bites. Custom cookies and desserts for any occasion. If you like how they look, you will love how they taste. Go on over to the link in the Facebook. It's in the description below. If you don't do Facebook, you can go over and check out all that beautiful dessert footage over on TikTok and Instagram. Just type in Delightful Bites in the search engine on those apps. And man, it's just great stuff to see. Like I said, if you like how they look, you'll love how they taste. Delightful Bites. Get your cookie on. All right. Here we go. Third time. Aiden Hutchinson nominated for the NFL Rookie of the Week. Lions fans, help your boy out, man. It's fan voted. So that's why the Jets guys keep winning, because they voting more. So you got to go over and vote. Go over and vote for my man Swaggy over there for the FedEx Ground Player of the Week. And while you're over there, just go ahead and click for Aiden Hutchinson for Rookie of the Week. I already voted twice for both of those things. So go ahead. You can vote as many times as you want to. So just go over to NFL.com, vote for Aiden Hutchinson for Rookie of the Week, and my man Swaggy, or I can't call him Swagoo because that's somebody else. Go ahead and vote for Swag Daggy over there for the NFL Ground Player of the Week for the FedEx, man. So that is your dessert with your man Curt, brought to you by Delightful Bites. Custom cookies and desserts for any occasion. Delightful Bites. Get your cookie on. Now it's time to take a walk on over to that wall of fame, baby. First up, we got Beans in the house. Beanie Siegel down there. We got Shano the Insano, Brian Stover in the building, Joseph Carter, and George Eagle. For our silver members, we got Cap Ice Cold, man. It should be freezing. Then you got my man Henry Wallace, the Scotty the Bear, Mr. Scotty, man, the Frenchman, baguettes and all that. What's up, Frenchie? Is in our silver members as well, along with Big Dale. For our gold members, we got Mr. Reliable, Michael Hutt, North End Ken, Dr. Detroit, Michael Lewis, Lady Lionel of Douchebagia, and the Jazzy one, Paul Jarose. Like I said before, just check the community tab, gold members, to see if there's going to be a gold members meeting today. I haven't touched bases with Val on that one just yet this week. But to become a member of the Wall of Fame, click that join now button in the description. Y'all know how we do. We got to do game predictions, man, before our final thoughts. So, LL, my man, you are first this week, man. Who wins and what's the score?
In the Bills' losses, it's been very low-scoring affairs, so I'm going to stick true to that. I'm going to say 24-21 Lions.
24-21 Lions. All right, what you got, Coach Jones?
In my game prediction, I'm gonna throw my boy Speak Easy a bone, because he was last night he was trying to give my man some love. So we're gonna win 31-27 because DeAndre Swift is gonna have one receiving touchdown and one rushing touchdown, and he's gonna be player of the game.
Okay. All right, for your man Curt, man. Hate to do it to
Don't
you,
do it.
fellas. 31-28, Buffalo Bills. They went
Oh, come on, Curt.
they went by a field goal at the end of the game. That's just me.
Kurt put raisins in his macaroni and cheese.
Hard game. Now, don't get it twisted, Lions fans. I'm not wishing the Lions to win. I want the Lions to win. You asked for my prediction. I think it's gonna be a hard-fought game. I just think that they get the last second field goal to win the game. 31-28.
Put cranberries and carrots in your dressing.
Yeah, man. Hey, do that, man. Do that. But with all that being said, man, now it's time for final thoughts for today's show, man. What you got, LL? You up first.
Happy Thanksgiving, everybody, man. Eat good, be with good family. Reach out to somebody if you know that they may have lost family or lost loved ones recently. If you got space, Curt said it yesterday, or he was saying, "Oh, we got space." If there's room for one more, have one more, man. You never really know. We've all been through some around this time. Even if you haven't, you know somebody that has them, almost certain. So just reach out to them. Tell them happy Thanksgiving. Tell them come pick up a plate. Have a drink, whatever it is. Just camaraderie, man. Be around people, family, fellowship. Forget what Thanksgiving is. If you got your hotep hat on, fine. Don't make no plate, but let everybody else fix a plate and have fun.
Right on, man. It's almost Thanksgiving, man. Hey, get your cooking done so you can be in front of that TV on Thursday at 12:30 to watch this game. It's gonna be the game of the day. It's not gonna be Cowboys, Giants. It's not gonna be none of that. It's gonna be Lions and Bills. And I want them to hit. I want them to hurt. I want them to wake up on Friday like, yeah, I'm gonna have to sit this one out next week, coach, because I don't think I'm gonna make it. Like I want the Lions to bring the violence. I want them to, man. Y'all don't know me like that, but yeah, man. I just want to say happy Thanksgiving, man, and hey, go Lions.
All right, so for me, definitely spend time with loved ones, man. Have a great Thanksgiving. Like I say, get your cooking done today so you can watch the game, man. And for my people that are pet lovers, I know everyone's a pet lover, man. If you're cooking for other people, keep your damn pets out the kitchen. keep Fluffy off the counter while you're making the dressing, man. I'm just saying, potato salad. Keep the pets in the back while you're cooking, especially if you're cooking with somebody else. I don't want nobody getting no damn pet dinner in their potato salad this year. So go ahead and keep the pets in the back. But for all that being said, man, thank you guys for joining us right here on Detroit Lions and the Prowl. Home for Detroit Lions news and rumors, man. Hey, if you're finishing up your lunch, man, do me a favor. Get this napkin, man, because if you're having a meeting, you can't be going there with crumbs on your face. So wipe those crumbs off your face, man. Finish your drink and get back to work, baby. And whatever you're doing in life, you got to boss up, ball out, and be the best version of you that you can be. For my fellas, LL and Coach Mike, this is Curt Steele, and we will holla at you real soon. We love you, Jim.